Hello, beautiful souls. So this is actually a part 2 reading video for a group of divine feminines who will most likely resonate with part 1 as well. So I will be leaving a link to the part 1 video about you, divine feminine, being one in a generation, having a unique and powerful purpose here on the planet. So in this follow-up reading video, I'm channeling these messages because at the end of that first reading, it came through that there is also a masculine soul that you are very spiritually and powerfully connected to. So I wanted to go ahead and channel some information from that connection coming through here that again has a very intensely spiritual quality about it. So let's actually go to the traditional tarot deck to get this reading started. As I'm shuffling, if you would like to tune your energy into the reading and allow me to channel more specifically for you, like the video and also subscribe to this channel. So what kind of connection is coming through here? Okay, so the first card is 4 of Swords in the upright position. The theme that's really standing out from this card is sanctuary, meditation. It feels like you, in a sense, are each other's escape from this crazy, chaotic 3D world that at times makes you feel overwhelmed or alone. There is this sense of finding refuge within each other. There's a feeling also that being together with this person feels the same as when you are alone with yourself. And I feel that whoever I'm picking up here, you seem to really value your alone time with yourself, which is very common for old souls, which from the first reading I was picking up that your soul is very ancient, that you've lived many times, places, and incarnations. I feel that it's rare for you to find this kind of solace, this kind of refuge within another person, because as it came out in the first reading, you are really an energetic anchor, a rock, a stabilizer for so many people around you. You have so much depth in your soul. Depth, I mean, having lived many, many, many lives, having a lot of soul experience stored unconsciously within you. And because of this depth, you are typically able to meet almost anyone else at the core of their being, at their absolute depth. But their depth isn't the same as your depth. I know that this is so strange and kind of difficult to find the words to explain. But if you are connecting with this message, I know that intuitively you will feel what this means for you. Because, for example, you may have met many people who say, I feel like you get me, you see me, you understand me better than anyone. And people might gravitate to you for this reason. And yet you yourself might not feel equally seen, equally understood within those connections. And this is simply because you have a greater depth than many of the people around you who may be younger souls. And because of this, you are always able to meet others at their deepest point of being, understanding, perception. But you yourself rarely feel met at your own depth. But that's why this connection to this masculine coming through has been so unique, because this is a person who has always met you at your depth. I'm really picking up a twin flame energy from this connection because, as we say often on this channel, twin flame connection is like the Marianas Trench of soul connection. It is that connection that meets us at the very origin point of our soul, because it is the other soul that shares our identical core soul frequency, and everything in our universe is based upon frequency, vibration, sound. This is how we are drawn together with other people and things by the law of attraction. And I feel this is also how you and this person seem to be drawn together over and over again. For some reason, I'm picking up for someone, there may be a mother figure, either the mother of the masculine here or your mother, divine feminine, who may have had ill feelings towards this connection, or even actively tried to prevent the two of you from connecting or sabotage it in some way. I'm getting potentially a K name for someone, but again, only take that if it connects. I'm not sure why that's coming through. This may be a different feminine energy besides a mother figure. This also could be a mother figure in a divine feminine's life who created a wound energetically within you around your own worthiness and deservingness of love that may be impacting the way you connect romantically with others. But again, only take that if it resonates with you. I do channel many different people, messages, pieces of information throughout these readings, so only take what connects with you intuitively. We have the star card, and I'm getting the numbers 1 and 7 might connect with you in different variations. There's something about the stars and astrology, so maybe you and this person connect through astrology, or there's something about a star, having like a special star or galaxy or something for someone listening. For others of you, this could represent that astrologically your birth charts are very much aligned. You may have had an astrology reading that told you there were a lot of connection points astrologically between yourself and this person. This is because there's a kind of divine alignment to your connection. I also feel that through each other, you have experienced extremely profound healing. I keep seeing someone healing family issues. Again, this could have involved that mother figure. Someone may have a narcissistic mother here, but only take that if it resonates. I'm picking up that for some of you, these family issues may be family patterns that you've healed or are healing through each other. But I also feel that because of this, one or both of your families may have been a little bit against the connection. I don't really feel like this connection has family support from one or both sides here. And this is because the very essence, the very energy of your connection is breaking a lot of generational curses, is assisting you in breaking free of really deep-seated limiting belief patterns within your families. Once again, I'm just hearing one in a generation. That is such a catchphrase for you at this time and came up in the first reading a lot as well. We also have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. So this card speaks to high status, thriving, especially when it comes to a masculine energy. So the masculine here may be someone who has achieved financial success, status, something with a label that others admire or look up to in the physical 3D world. But all of these things, if this is the case, leave him feeling empty. If you, divine feminine, are not involved in his life, I see you being the thing, the person, the one he values more than anything 3D. And this is because, like you, he's lived many lives, and although he might have these things, these material financial things, I'm picking up that at the core, he's a very non-materialistic person. And I feel like you are the same way, divine feminine, and this is really how you've connected. You connect over both feeling this almost like a lack of interest in material, physical things. Not that you don't have these things or don't set goals around these things, but they feel insignificant to each of you when compared to living with true passion or purpose. You both came in feeling a really strong sense of individuality as a soul within a family that was trying to get you to conform, but you both have this rebellious spirit. This is mirrored between you in the sense that in your own way, potentially in different ways, you have found ways to fight against conformity, particularly within your family. Now, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position here, I'm getting that someone here, it could be both of you, it could be the feminine here or the masculine. Someone here has been so disinterested in the 3D, in the physical, material world, that they actually have found themselves at times, or even in the present, in positions of not having strong financial security or material abundance, things, wealth in their life. And I'm just picking up that someone here may have struggled either in the past or present financially because they really valued the spiritual, a sense of passion and purpose far above these material things. I'm also getting this person was and is very, very generous. I'm hearing they'd give you the shirt off their back. And because of this generosity, at times they may have again found themselves over giving and not having enough security for themselves. Now, if this doesn't apply literally with money, finances, work, then this may speak to being overly generous with your time and energy and leaving yourself depleted because you didn't value your own time, your own energy enough. You found it really difficult to apply that self-focus because you have such a natural instinct to turn out all of your love, care, and attention externally to others around you. Again, this could be the feminine, the masculine, or both here, but I see this being a theme of something that you are working on stabilizing, merging the physical with the spiritual. You are a true alchemist in this world because you are using your rebellious spirit, your deep love and passion, and your lack of conformity to actually stabilize yourself in the physical 3D world and attract that abundance, that success, that stability in this world, on this planet, through your passion, through your love, through your high vibrational frequency. And I feel someone here, again, I'm really getting this, maybe the feminine, who's been involved in this practice of really beginning to merge those two things, to merge the passion and purpose with the abundance and the success in the material world. With Ace of Wands and Page of Swords. Interesting. Can I get some clarification on this card? I feel like there's something really beautiful here between these two souls. So much depth, so much energetic and spiritual potential, but it feels very slow moving. I just saw 1313 on the recording timer. It feels very slow moving when it comes to the material physical world. There is really a need for patience in the unfolding of this connection. I'm hearing the reason it takes so long is because it's so good, because it's so spiritually intense, because so much of the reason you've met this person isn't just to jump right in to a fairy tale relationship, but to actually alchemize so much within yourself and your life, to do this deep inner healing and transformation work that is really beginning to and going to continue impacting, shifting, up-leveling your life in really profound ways, regardless of how you and this person choose to define your relationship or connection in 3D. I also feel this new beginning energy around you and this person as well. This sense of fresh energy coming into a very long-standing connection. And when I say long-standing, this could speak to the fact you've lived many lives with this person and maybe you are beginning to connect in this lifetime for the first time. But this also could speak to you having a history with this person in this incarnation. All of this will depend on which wave, so to speak, you are on as a twin flame, if you are taking this as a twin flame reading. So I am going to be reshuffling the cards and channeling more on your connection with this person. While I'm shuffling, I also do want to let you know that if you are connecting with this reading, I do channel collective readings and energy updates every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel. So be sure to subscribe and tune in for those collective readings. I also channel extended Patreon readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday exclusively for our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon. So if you would like to support this work and co-create as part of our soul tribe on Patreon as well, I will be leaving a link to that under the video in the pinned comment and description box. Okay, so what else can I channel about your connection to this person? Action in the reverse position. So something right now might be feeling a bit stuck in 3D, and my guides are reminding me that's because there's a deep inner alchemization taking place, particularly on the side of the feminine. There is this learning of how to merge passion, purpose, that unconditional love you've always held in your heart with the physical, the material, with the abundance and success that is your divine birthright here on this planet. On the masculine side of things, I see there being this transmutation of really heavy energy coming from toxic masculinity and associated subconscious patterns and belief systems that have run through the collective masculine unconscious. This divine masculine is really playing a huge role in awakening the collective unconscious masculines on the planet. I'm hearing really becoming a leader or being trained to become a spiritual leader. Even if he doesn't consider himself inherently spiritual, he is creating an entirely new paradigm with caring connections upright when it comes to how masculines connect collectively in love, dating, and relationship. And in fact, this particular masculine may have exhibited some of those patterns that you might label as toxic or unconscious in the past. And he's really being pushed to work through these patterns and dynamics, not just for himself, but for a collective masculine consciousness as well. So what else can I channel for these two souls here? You're on the right path. We have the Temple Path card in the upright position. This also can connect with the number 1212, so that number might be connected with you. I'm getting that not only is this a sign that you are on the right path if you've been asking for a sign. I was seeing like cherries or blueberries for some reason there. But this also is a sign that you and this person have a shared spiritual destiny. I feel your highest timelines are connected to each other's. When each of you are living on that highest timeline, you seem to naturally connect more with the other. And your minds can't ever seem to fully wrap themselves around this, to fully figure this out, because this isn't the type of connection that is meant to be understood or categorized in the mind. It's meant to be experienced, to be expanded through, to be healed through. It's something that's meant to evolve you and to raise your frequency in alignment with that highest timeline in a really powerful way. With woman holding a heart in the upright position, I feel a divine feminine here reclaiming her heart, reclaiming her power in some way. I've been getting some Aries energy coming through this reading, and the number 444, which has been coming up in a lot of recent readings. So how is there a divine feminine reclaiming her power here? Okay, healer of the ages reversed. So you are taking back your power from any masculines in your life, including this divine masculine who may have exhibited these toxic traits or dynamics, who may have been overly relying on you for your self-sacrificial energy and support, rather than reconnecting inwardly with their inner emotionality, their inner intuition, their inner divine feminine. And in doing this and pulling back your power in this way, reclaiming your heart, resetting your personal vibration, you, divine feminine, are actually pushing the masculines collectively inward, to turn inward in introspection, to build that bridge between themselves and their inner divine feminine, to really open up to their inner sensitivity, emotionality, which is really their true whole nature. This is leading to profound integration, whether it's something you've been doing with other masculines in your life, like a father, a brother, a son, friends that may be masculines who may have been trying to kind of overexert themselves in some type of way in your life. You are reclaiming your power. And again, this is having the effect of pushing masculines collectively inward to that necessary introspection work. And again, this could be a dynamic you even found coming up with this particular masculine you're connected to. But if that's the case, know that your choice to withdraw from any patterns between you that may have been feeding into this codependent energy, feeding into this lack of introspection within the masculine. This is ultimately harmonizing your bond because it's catalyzing this masculine you're connected to do his own inner work, to align with his own highest vibrational timeline. And again, it's that highest vibrational timeline that you are meeting and connecting on and through. And when you align more with that highest timeline in your physical form in 3D, then you begin to manifest and attract more of those 3D physical interactions, communications with one another. So, wow, really powerful reading coming through today. Thank you to all of you who are here, who are energetically tuned in, subscribed, co-creating all of these readings. I see all of you. I am sending so much love to each and every one of you here. If anything from this reading connected with you personally, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. Subscribe to the channel to join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, or join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon and support this work through Patreon as well by following the link in the pinned comment or description box under the video. Have a beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.